everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Medieval Dynasty. In our last episode, I don't even remember what we did. I know we built up this house, and I think we may have completed the storage too and upgraded that other storage. That's what we did. Okay. In 2 episodes ago, I promised that we were going to do a little more storyline, and that was supposed to be last episode. I failed to do that, so we're going to do that this episode. But in order to do that, we actually need to build the sewing hut. So let's go here to production, do the sewing hut. Knowing now that I can like upgrade things, I kind of want to put it like right. Can it not? Seriously, it's too uneven to place here, but not here. What gives? Okay, we're gonna move like that. We're gonna give it just a little space in case sewing hut number 2 ends up being huge. Put that there. Perfect. I'm going to build the sewing hut really quick, and then we will get to the quests. We have under journal. We have Alwyn's a big game. We need to craft a bow, which is kind of why I'm building the sewing thing, because we need linen thread. We need to do Alwyn's story because it looks like he'll give us some onion seeds if we do that, and Unigost's story as well. And then we need to collect this eventually at some point, but I'm not too worried about that one. I'd like to get the main quest done. I kind of beeline it in the series because I'm sure you guys are either getting tired of this and haven't told me, or I don't even know. We're going to grab 25 stones. I don't know if they're actually... Oh, wait. Are there any logs in there? Whoops. I'm probably going to need logs. Log. There we go. There are 8 logs. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need straw as well, because we always need straw, and it's always a pain in the ass. Yeah, that should be good. And once we build a bow, we will definitely do more with hunting, I think. Maybe. Maybe not. All right, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh. 8 logs. We'll need 8 logs, I think. Yeah, 8 logs. So I'll go cut those down. Now, last episode, I had made a wise crack about being a damn Yank, an American, blah, blah, blah. I don't really care if that offended anybody. I'm an American. I was born and raised here in America. Sucks for you, however you feel about that. Like, if you look down on us, whatever, I don't care. What I do want to point out is I think most of the rest of the world has it right. I personally like the metric system better than the imperial system, and honestly, I think a lot of other countries do things better than things are done here in America. You can say whatever you want about that. You can call me un-American, unpatriotic, whatever. I don't really care. America is great in a lot of ways, but it's not the end all. There are other countries that do things way better. For instance, public infrastructure in Japan, far superior to America. By leaps and bounds, far superior to America. The way taxes and things are handled in some European countries, way better than done in America. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, I don't want to say exactly where it was, but there's a country in Europe that charges you taxes based on your income. So, like a doctor that makes $200,000 a year would get charged more than a waitress who barely makes ends meet. Like always, it's like a flat percentage or something. It's like 4% or something like that. And I heard about that and I was like, oh, that would be lovely. Because that's definitely not how it works here. So I just want any of my viewers over the pond, if I'm lucky enough to ever have anybody view this outside of the 22 subscribers that I have at the time of filming this. If I ever have one of you watch my videos, I want you to understand that I'm not just, well, I'm an American by birth, but I'm also human, and I do not hold to all of the America stuff, so I'm off my soapbox. Now I have a question for you. If I could remember the question. Damn it, what is going on with my brain? I feel like this entire series, I'm just kind of melting into all of the monotony. I mean, I enjoy this game. I love this game. This is super fun, super cathartic. I hope you guys are enjoying it too. Obviously, let me know in the comments below one way or the other. But, geez, my brain is just fried, and I'm not quite sure why. I think I have enough now. Let's see about getting the walls on this thing. This looks different than the one tailor that we went to. I think hers was inside, so maybe, just maybe, there is... There. Sewing hut done. Now, what's this got? This got spinning wheel that turns flax into linen and wool into wool thread. Okay, cool. Tailoring table and loom. Ooh, loom makes fabric and wool fabric out of linen thread and wool thread. Okay, cool. And then what's in the table? Oh, wow. So we can literally make everything in the game, it seems. We just have to have the recipes for it. Don't need gloves. I don't really need boots. Is there a reason to have noble boots over other kinds of shoes? I don't know. Trousers with cuff hose, joined hose. I was gonna say, I knew a kid in college who got kicked out because he joined hose. Wow, there's a lot of stuff. Lots of... Oh, I hope my clothing doesn't start degrading now that I built one of these things. Does my clothing... No, it still shows 100%. I wonder if it gets damaged when I get into fights. So, like, you know, fight with animals or something like that. That would make sense. Let's go over here. There was two things I wanted to do really quick, and then we'll run off. We're gonna do the log there, the stick there. We have our coins here. Let's see if we have... Actually, let's grab all of the sticks we have. Yeah, all of the sticks we have. And wicker baskets. We want... what were they? Small wicker baskets? Small wicker baskets. We have 9 of those. So, up in the left-hand corner, it shows that our crafter can't craft any more wicker baskets. Poor bastard. I'm going to steal this from you really quick. Thank you. Go here, wicker. And we're going to craft some wicker baskets because we're going to town to flirt with the one chick whose name still escapes me. And, make some money. Yeah, the smithy level 2 unlocked. All right. And can we just... Smithy level 2? We can. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, we're not gonna do that right this second. But we are gonna do this. I wanted to grab the copper, grab the tin, forge up as many copper bars as we could. You know, faster than the speed of light. Use the bellows there. Yeah, that's awesome. And then we're going to forge up all the tin as well. Or rather, we're going to smelt up the tin and the copper. Forging is the process of shaping and hardening. And then we could make some bronze bars. Tin by itself can't be used for anything, I think. So we're going to use up all the tin bars, make some bronze bars, so we have bronze and copper. I'm pretty much going to have to drop them on the ground because I can't move. But yeah, so let me go here. There's 19 copper bars that are worth an absolute ton, and 34 bronze bars that are also worth a ton. Now I'm going to grab, put these in here because I can, and I don't really want them sitting around because the way they fly around really throws me off. I'm also going to put the salt in the food. I'm pretty sure it's used for preserving meat. So there's that. Let's... oh, that's right. We built the sewing hut. So let's grab all of the flax stock we have. Flax. Let's grab the flax and the flax stock. And is that what... Hold on. Technology. Hunting lodge. Bow is 100. And stone arrows are 50. And a stone spear is 50. I don't know if we necessarily need to upgrade our spear right now. What's this? Type of campfire used for roasting meat and sleeping requires a torch to light up. So how is this different than a normal campfire, other than the fact that it uses firewood, which I can't craft on the go anyway? Why would I do that? Healing, a longbow is 500. Sweet baby Cheez-Its. And a recurve bow is 1500. Not enough technology. Yeah, I'm not quite there yet. Let's tell you what. We're gonna buy the bow and the arrow scheme. And do we want to buy the small fishing net? Or did we want to buy... We wanted to buy daub and flour. And there wasn't any bread on this level of the kitchen, but there were some tools. Oh, medium wicker basket. Sold for 20 and requires 8 sticks. Is that better? So 5 sticks turns into 15. So 8 should have turned into 24. So that's actually... These aren't better to craft to sell. So we're going to not do that right now. Now, bronze... We might want a bronze axe, a bronze knife, and a wooden crossbow, maybe, yeah? Requires bolt, can be used for hunting. Where do I craft bolt? Wooden bolt right there. And copper, it seems like we should just skip copper because we have bronze. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. No. We're gonna hold off on that. What does the wooden crossbow take? Logs and linen threads. So that's super cheap to make. Okay, we're gonna buy the crossbow. We're gonna buy the wooden bolt. We're gonna buy the stone sickle so that we can have those crafting up. And then food. We wanted... something that gave us a little more food. This is a fall meal because it's the mushrooms and some meat and a wooden bowl. So we're going to grab that one. This one is carrot and meat for stew and cabbage and meat for potage. What should we do? What should we do? These are really easy to make and they only require a little bit of grain, which... if we get our farming up and going next year, would be really nice. So we'll grab those. That takes cabbage. That takes carrots. That gives us a lot of freedom. This one gives us for soured milk, but we would need to be able to purchase like cows for that. So I am going to look in my inventory, realize I have no food, run in here, grab some meat. I'm going to cook up the meat, and then we're going to run to Hornica to flirt with our future wife. And I don't have a torch on me. Okay, we're going back to the kitchen. I'm gonna flirt with our future wife. And then we're going to sell as much of our crap as we can. And then we're going to run down to... geez, I am all over the place. I'm an idiot. I'll just walk you through my thought process. We're going to go over here. We're going to go inside. We're going to thresh the shit out of the flax. Bam, bam, bam. Out comes an absolute ton of flaxseed right here. So we have flaxseed, and we end up with 152 flax stock, which should, in theory, go... Oh, God, I forgot that I can't walk off that small ledge. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna spin. Oh, unlock the scheme for the linen thread because I'm an idiot. We're gonna spin the 15 linen thread. Yeah, this actually takes a little longer than I thought. I love the animation though. It's fairly accurate, except for the fact that the thread in his fingers isn't actually spinning. So we have linen thread. Now we need to craft a bow and arrow. Can we do that here? Is that something that we could do here? Wooden weapons, wooden bow. So we just need a log, and then bolts, we need sticks and feathers. So let's go get a wooden log, bolts, sticks and feathers. Then we'll sleep so that we can actually flirt with our future wifey. Log, I need... how many bolts should I make? Let's do 100 feathers and 1 log and, you know, all 1 stick. That works perfectly. Wait a second. Was there was a stone bolt recipe? Yeah, wasn't there? Stone weapons. Stone bolt. So it just needs stones, sticks, and feathers. Those sound like they would be just a little better, so we're gonna do that. But under wooden weapons, we're gonna craft a bow. We are officially a bowyer. I've heard them called that. I've heard people mistakenly call them fletchers too. Oh, I read that wrong. I thought that the next chapter was called A Big Game and it wanted us to get a wife. No. Okay. So we have the bow. We're going to keep the spear. We need a few more sticks and 2 stones, I think. So we're going to grab 2 stones. Get a few more sticks really quick. Craft up just a few arrows. Sleep, and then do our thing. Okay, that's chimed like 4 times. What gives? I don't know. Don't chime again. Okay, so there I have a few sticks. Craft them up, sleep through the night, go flirt until we have a wife, then make our wife happy until we make a baby. And where was I? What was I doing? Where was I going? I was going over here. Jeez. Bolts, as many as I can. I wonder if it's going to make more than 1 bolt. Or more than 1 arrow. Oh, I'll make 10 arrows. That makes me feel so much better. I was going to be pissed that that was the kind of slog I had ahead of me. Stone arrows, they go here, which is just your arrow slot. It's not like a quiver or anything. That's not how the game really functions. We're going to put the bow right here in 7. So there's... Nope. Oh, there we go. So when we right click, it pulls the bow out. Then we left click to draw, and we press or let go of right click without letting go of left click in order to just drop the damn thing. Okay, so put the feathers back, put the 2 flax stock back, we're gonna keep the linen thread on us, I think. Anyway, so in order, tomorrow, we're going to go to Gustovia because it's technically on the road to Hornica, even though it's kind of out of the way. We're going to go to Gustovia. We're going to try and do Alwyn's quest, Unigost quest, and then we're going to go flirt with our wife. And that'll pretty much be the focus of, the rest of our time is we need to flirt with our wife. So, okay, now that we're all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, we need to eat some roasted meat. Then we'll take a drink on our way out. So I'm going to put the meat in here so that I don't accidentally sell it. Let's double check that our hunting lodge is doing what it needs to do. So it doesn't need to dry meat anymore. We're going to have it do more meat, because that'll give us 123 per day. I think that's going to be pretty damn good. Now, over here under houses, we have one house with just a woman. Now, the downside is I was reading somewhere that the traveling villagers, the ones that you can tell to move in with you, they respawn at the beginning of a season. So we have to wait until the fall before we can look for another good candidate, but then we can do an entire loop of the map to find a good candidate. So I will see you guys in Gustovia. All right, here we are in Gustovia. Just double checking to make sure. That's right. She was still good for survival, so she'd actually be really good to... We might still snag her. We just won't marry her. Where are you? There you are, Alwyn. So, is Alwyn married? Okay. How's it going? Long time no see, Alwyn. How are you? You look sad. You would not believe what happened. Go on. Tell me. My hoe is broken. Oh no, the horror. Do not laugh. It is important to me. Fine. Then how can I help you? Well, I've already ordered a new one from Falibor, a craftsman in the village on the other side of the river north of here. He is my father's old friend. I was told by Papa that Falibor eventually gave up blacksmithing when he got older due to his back pain issues. However, he still occasionally helps fix some tools for local field workers. I haven't picked up the hoe yet because I have had a lot of work. Sure, I'll be happy to help you. Here. Coins to pay Falibor for the hoe. It should be enough. I know I can trust you in this matter. Do not worry, I will be back soon with your precious hoe. You know, I know somebody in college who would have said that as a, like, goodbye. I'll be back soon with your precious hoe. Now, I'm walking across the water. I know it's going to take a little while. But it also washes me, so I don't have to worry about taking a bath before going and charming my lovely woman. Now, it looks like he gave me 120 coins for Falibor. I wonder if it's going to ask me to do something dishonest. Not that I have a problem with that, especially in a video game. I'm kind of a rat bastard in a video game, man. I will cheat and steal and lie and all that stuff. But in this game, for some reason, I haven't done that so much. Come on, run, dude. Get the water out of your hose. There you go. All right, where's Falibor? There he is. Coming out of his house. Falibor! Welcome. Hello, Alwyn sent me to pick up the hoe he ordered. I assume something bad happened to him, judging by the fact that he had sent someone on his behalf. No, he's just very busy with work. Work, right? I'm helping him. Ah, that boy. He is capable, but he takes all his family's duties on his shoulders alone. He cannot see how much he limits himself. He is still young and could have achieved a lot more than just work in the field day by day. So I'm not the only one who notices that. If you're friends, maybe you'd be able to talk some sense into him. I will do my best. How much for the hoe? For Alwyn, it's 90 coins. Thank you. I'm going back to assist him then. Wait, one more thing. One hunter is looking for buyers for his bows. Are you interested? No, not now, but I'll keep that in mind. Thank you again for the hoe. I really am a 14-year-old stuck in a grown man's body. Because it makes me giggle. Internally, mostly. When they're just like, hoe this, hoe that. I'm sorry. I don't have a lot of immature streaks in me, but that is one that makes me snicker. Or, rather, I think the term was salt. Snickered a little, then stopped. S-A-L-T-S. Not LOL. I don't think I've ever... maybe I've LOL'd once or twice. I don't know. All right, Alwyn. Alwyn, I'm back. Here's your hoe. Thank you. Did you have enough coins? Yes, Falibor sold it even cheaper for you. 30. That's very kind of him. Keep the coins. You helped me on more than one occasion. You deserve it, friend. And did you talk a bit to Falibor? What's new with him? We talked a bit. He mentioned some hunter he knew was looking for buyers for his bows. Really? What, are you interested? I don't know. I've never even shot a bow. I guess I wouldn't be good at it anyway. Trying is better than doing nothing, don't you think? You have a completely different approach to life than I do, but you may be right. I'll have to think this out. Fine, I'll leave you alone with your thoughts then. See you next time. Okay, now where is Unigost? Ooh, I got a new level in diplomacy. Not very often I actually get a level in diplomacy. This is the slowest tree to level up if you're not constantly buying and selling stuff. So we have one in diplomacy knowledge that we did when we first started flirting. I may have actually done that off camera, and I'm very sorry. So this reveals NPC's personalities. I don't know how much that helps us. This gives us 10% better buying and selling prices. I like money. 10% more affection points gained by flirting, but we only ever get like 5%, so that wouldn't really do anything for us. So let's do 2 points into bartering. We can do... Ooh, we'll do more barter and then good host. That'll keep our people happier longer. And then, can I... Ooh, Castellan. That's not a bad one either. So once we're... Yeah, okay. For all of the sense that jumble of crap made, wait for the next season. So we'll wait until the fall. Unigost. Talk to Unigost. Where the hell is he? There he is. Dude, do you do anything all day? Unigost. Hello, son. Hello, Unigost. Long time no see. Long time indeed, Rosamir. How have you been? Great. I've met Walrad recently. I'm glad. Seems like you're following the path of Jordan's past, just like you wanted to. I do. That's why I'm here, actually. I wanted to ask you about Kestrel. Oh, so you've heard about her? Yes. Walrad mentioned her name, but nothing else. Not my story to tell, he said. Unigost? That's, really strange. Why would he say it like that? Strange indeed. She... Yeah, she was part of the pack, and that would be it. Your attempt at being casual seems like you're having a stroke. You're right, sorry. I just wasn't prepared for that topic. For her topic. For her. You see, Kestrel was... I remember the day we met. Me, Jordan, and Samber were coming back from one of the missions. It was a truly spectacular heist, ruse, battle, revolution, failure. Long story short, we were forced to take a shortcut through the river and lost most of our equipment in the process. Our mounts as well. After a few days of roaming the woods, we came across a small village. We were way too exhausted to even think of trying something elegant, so we decided to just take the horses from the stable and leave some money behind. So we did that. We started riding the horses out of the village in a hurry when we suddenly heard a loud whistle. Horses stopped in place immediately, as if they were enchanted. Jordan fell right off. Samber was kicking his horse with all the strength, but it wouldn't budge, and then we heard her voice. If you boys want to keep your peckers and heads attached to your bodies, you will get off my horses and start running. I looked behind me and saw the most beautiful woman I've ever seen holding a bow, with an arrow pointed right at my eye. At that moment, your uncle managed to get off the ground, pissed as heck, and started giving her a piece of his mind. She moved her bow a little and released the arrow. She shot him? Without a blink, me and Samber almost died with laughter. What? Why? That was a first, and pretty much only person we've ever met who made Jordan look like a fool. A child, even. The sight of Jordan bleeding and us laughing at that must have been the strangest thing. She surely thought we were some kind of loonies. I'm certain that she did. We ended up spending the whole day together. She tended to Jordan's wound. We didn't say a word to her this entire time, and me and Samber were basically begging her to join us. When we explained our mission to her, which we hadn't ever done before to a stranger, she said yes. Just like that. There wasn't even a pinch of fear in that woman, bravest soul that was ever born. Her only condition was that we take all the horses. She didn't have any family beside those animals, and family shall never be left behind. There was 5 of them. Some might call it a coincidence. The other, destiny. The 5th was Wolrad, correct? Indeed it was. The steed's name was Burr, which made it totally fitting to its future owner. Burr was carrying our bags for almost a year before he got himself a rider. And those two became best friends, I'll tell you that. But getting back to Kestrel, Jordan didn't like her at first. Only time I've ever seen him insecure like that. He didn't put a spell on her with just a glance like every other woman, so he resented her for it. For a while, at least, but soon everything fell into place. Sun always rises in the east and sets in the west. No way to get around that. Same thing was with Jordan. He always got what he wanted, and that was to be admired and desired. She didn't have a chance, really. They were together, Kestrel and Jordan. Well, it started as a fling, but isn't that how every love starts? Soon they became inseparable. If I didn't know Jordan so well, I'd say she changed him, but he didn't change. He couldn't. He enjoyed his new game, a relationship. Even Sambor realized it at some point. Everybody did, except Kestrel. Jordan soon became bored with the game like it with any other, so he went back to seducing and having fun with other women. But now there was another challenge for him, another thrill of keeping it secret from Kestrel. It was painful to watch, really painful, especially when I loved them both so much. You mean loved like family, right? Rasamir, I loved Kestrel right from the moment she pointed that arrow at me. Never stopped. But I've always been shy, and living in Jordan's shadow only worsened that, so I kept it to myself for years, until I didn't. What do you mean? We started having an affair. So you betrayed Jordan? Nothing is black and white, dear Rasamir. You certainly learn it with age. We all live in infinite shades of gray, but yes, that's undeniable. I hated myself for it, and I hated him for hurting the love of my life, for making me lie to her and keep his dirty secrets while I had one of my own. It was exhausting, to be honest, but I couldn't stop. I couldn't lose her, and she couldn't stop loving him as well. I'm not judging you, Unigost. That sounds excruciating. That's not the end of the story. It all went downhill when she got pregnant. I couldn't eat or sleep. I've started distancing myself from her. The unknown was killing me. Was Jordan the father? Did I lay with a woman carrying another man's child? Or maybe it was mine and I wasn't going to raise it. But instead live as an uncle? In a lie like a coward? I had the darkest of thoughts running through my mind at the time. I still blame myself for it. Did I wish it to happen? Wished what? The baby was stillborn. I wanted to die with it on that day, but I felt relieved at the same time. What kind of person feels relieved in a situation like that? When Jordan left the room, I wanted to see its eyes. I wanted to be sure, to finally know what I feel. She didn't let me. I joined Jordan in his grief. We drank and cried all night. I was pretending to be just an empathetic brother. But I was a scum with a grief of his own. The child's little body was burned in the morning. I couldn't get back to being with Kestrel after that, and neither could Jordan. So she lost 3 of her men on that day, all consumed by the flames, blowing away by the wind as smoke and dust. Unigost, I'm sorry. I had no idea what you've been through. What you all have been through. You have nothing to be sorry for, my child. I was trying to tell you that from the very beginning. don't envy the lives we've lived. We were trying to do some good to make some change, but we were not heroes, and we're still paying the price for it. I need to see her, Unigost. You said that all of you ended up in the valley. I don't know where she lives. She didn't want to be found, not by me, so I've never looked. But I'm pretty sure Samber knows. You can try him. That's what I'm going to do then. Rasamir, if you see her, tell her that I... Never mind. Be well. Holy shit in the feel sack, man. What the hell? I hope you guys don't mind. I'm interested to see where this story goes, so I think we're gonna go talk to Sambor right now, and we will go flirt for our own future later. I'll see you when we get to Samber's hut. Sorry, I know I said that we would talk at Samber's hut, but I'm going to try and put this in speed up format. I don't know if it'll work, but so the Unigost character, the Castellan that we just talked to that had that tragic story, he when they first released the game and I played it for the first time, he was a scumbag. He was just kind of a real douche that stole money from people and was dishonest, and he didn't have a lot of depth. He was just kind of scum. And they must have fleshed out his storyline sometime between the last time I played and this time, because damn. Like, I realized it was my dumbass voice reading it, but it was still a beautiful story. And tragic, geez. Anyway, all right, here we are at Samber's hut. Oh, can I? Nope, can't take a bath there. Okay. Sup, dude? I told you not to bother me. Samber, I need to find Kestrel. I see. And you want to know it right away? Yes. Because the matter is urgent and cannot wait? Yes. Splendid, then it seems that I have all the leverage. I have an errand for you to run. Come on, are you seriously going to exploit me like that? Precisely. You're a real bastard, Samber. Should I cry now? No, you can try dropping dead instead. And how would you find Kestrel then? Damn you, what do you want? I need to obtain some items for me, which are beets, onions, cabbages, and carrots. Are you kidding? You're just sending me to get groceries? Just as the story gets interesting? I'm going to be frank with you, boy. I don't care. Give me my food, and you'll have your precious information. That's just poor storytelling right there. Nothing you can do about it. Maybe it's supposed to be funny, or clever, or cynical, or whatever. Isn't there any other way? Do I have a choice? I guess the way in which you obtain the vegetables is all the choice you get. That's simply lazy. Stop barking and go fetch, doggy. I hate you. 20 of each, jeez. What should I do? Baranica, do they have a farmer? Well, I need to sell the shit that's in my inventory anyway, but I kind of wanted to go down to Hornica to flirt with my wife. Future wife. All right, we're going the long way. I'm gonna cut this part out. I'll meet you guys in Hornica. We'll sell our shit, get some vegetables. Hopefully there's vegetables there. If there's not, I know that there's some in Gustovia. Then we'll come back and finish the find Kestrel, hopefully. I don't know. We'll see. See you in a minute. All right, so I'm going to bring you back to go through this area because I don't think we've taken this path before. So I'm going to speed it up, but you're going to get to see this path. Hello, there's a campsite. Never mind, we're not speeding up just yet. First things first, I need to go here to management and figure out what the hell's going on. Extraction. No resources. So all the buckets are full. Okay, that one's not bad. But that's saying that there's 5 issues in production. Smithy, no resources for So that's just because we need another extractor. And then likewise, no resources for the sticks. Yeah, so we're good there. Not actually worried about those. Okay, let's loot the camp. Bronze axe, torch, water skin, straw hat, which it might be in better shape than my hat, so bucket. Ooh, a recurve bow. That's one of the like really expensive ones to make, isn't it? Gonna grab that. And ooh, bronze arrows, iron spiked cudgel, and stone arrows. Oh, I like that. Let's go put, let's see, where is it? Water skin, we'll put that on 5. Go here, fill water skin. And then we've got just a little bit of water. I know that I could have crafted one of those before, but, ooh, arrows. Is that everything? Yeah, that's everything. I know I could have crafted a water skin before, but honestly, I always forget that they're a thing. Anyway, I will go back to the speed up so you guys can see the rest of this. Clay pits. For when we come back, clay pits right there, okay? Oh, and it looks like here's another cart. I don't know if I slowed it down for you guys, but I found some clay back there too, and some Weissens. So, clay, shovel, that, and now I'm encumbered, but I will speed it up. See you guys at Hornica. Well, let's try out our new bow really quick, shall we? Oh, right in the neck. Headshot for the win. What am I missing for a knife? Probably everything. Sticks and stones. Okay, so 1 stone, 2 stone. Five sticks, because I didn't pick up 5 sticks, I guess. Ah, I picked up an extra stone. Got it. One more. Ah, screw it. I wonder if we flirt with her before, if we flirt with her, run out of town, sleep, and then flirt with her again, will we be able to kind of juke the system and get some... Is there a cave right there? Oh, I bet there's more bears around here, but I have a bow and arrow now. I don't know if I can take down a bear with a bow and arrow. All right, let's sleep till tomorrow. Then we'll go flirt. We're kind of double dipping in the flirting, but whatever. We're going to drink. We're going to hopefully not get in trouble for smelling like shit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to sell some stuff and flirt. And we need to buy beetroot, onion, cabbage, and carrot. I really hope one vendor has it all, because if I have to go to another village, I'm going to be pissed. Ah, yes. My question for you this episode. This one is just purely curiosity, has nothing to do with anything important. But we might do a side quest while we're here.
Hail, friend.
What is your favorite animal and why? I truly admire your honesty. +7. Lying is talking the easy way out, in my opinion. I like you. What's the difference between a woman's argument and a knife? Ooh, is that joke gonna go over well? Oh, I don't know, but I know what's similar. They're both sharp and deadly. I can't stand laziness in people. That one gave us a +10 last time, and it did again. Awesome. So, let's see. Some people live their whole life trying to understand love, but love is not to be understood, but to be felt. Have you ever been stung by a bee? When you do, remember to pull the sting out first, then cut an onion in half and rub it in the wound. That sounds like it'd be something that would fascinate her, so... thank you for the trip. Seems like good advice. I could do it again. I could do it again. What is death? Is it the end, the beginning? Can there be beauty in it? Let's do the homicidal chicken one again. There you go. Chicken's mind must be scrambled. Okay. We have her up to 75% affection.
See you soon.
Let's sell all of our goods, get the vegetables that we need, and then move on. Where the hell are the vendors? There we go. So we're going to sell stuff to the... We're going to sell stuff to you since you're freaking loaded. Hey, she has all the stuff I sold her last time. Oh, I wonder if that doesn't recycle for like a whole season. That would make sense, I guess. 577. So she couldn't buy all of our baskets because she had bought them all last time.
Have a good day.
Well, sorry to ruin you, woman.
Wares never disappoint.
Your wares never really live up to expectation, if you want to be entirely honest. Small wicker baskets. Perfect. So we have 1,490. We need... Oh my gosh. We're going to have to go to multiple cities for this crap.
Stranger.
Yes, stranger. Thank you. Beetroot, onion, cabbage, carrot. So talk to you again. Show me your wares.
You need. I've got it.
Yeah, I know. I need that. That. What was it? Beetroot. Beetroot. What the hell was it?
Soon.
Onion.
Hello.
Jeez, come on.
Only the best products here.
Onion, 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 onion. I got 5 onions. Perfect. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Now, does the lady who owns the tavern, will she sell some more?
Greetings, stranger. Whatever you need.
Carrots and cabbage. So carrots, cabbage, onions. Any beetroot? Any beetroot? Yes, beetroot.
Stranger?
Yes, stranger.
See you soon.
So that leaves me with needing 6, 9, 8, 5. Yeah, I don't need all that much. So we're going to go from Hornica to Gustovia and then up to Sambor and finish this quest. And we will worry about flirting a little more. Hell, I might even do all the flirting in between episodes so that you guys just see the proposal. And that way, you know, you're not bored out of your skull. Oh, yeah, there's that mine over there. Where was that mine? It was off to the side of the path we came in on, which was this. There it is. I think this is it. So there is a road that leads right up there. That's going to be a good place to get some more materials. I'll probably do what I did last time, and... Well, this is a pretty place. Maybe we should have set up shop here. Sorry. I'll probably do what I did last time, where I just do a lot of the work off camera and then speed it up in a little montage for you. You know, during the previously on Medieval Dynasty thing or whatever. Or I'll just do an overlay while I chatter, you know, to death, since that seems to be all I'm good at. All right, anyway, I'm going to speed this up. I will see you when we get there. And through the power of editing, you are back in Gustovia. Now, where is the farmer dude? Where is he? Is he out in the field? Seriously, where is he? Did he die? That guy owns the cows. Tavern,
How are you? Whatever you
Dobronega.
need, I've got it.
I need all the carrots, all the cabbage, all the beetroot, and all the onions. And that
Goodbye.
means I need 1 more carrot and 2 more cabbages. There's the farmer. 1 more
How
carrot,
can I help?
2 more
My wares
cabbage.
never disappoint.
1 more of those. 2 more of those. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Onions. Jeez.
How are you?
I'm an idiot.
Whatever you need. I've got it.
Yes. I need 1 more onion.
See you soon.
There we go. Now we just have to deliver them to Samber. So I will see you at Samber's hut. I don't have anything to talk about. And through the power of editing, we are here. All right, Samber. Quit being a bastard. What do you want? Here's your stupid food. Let's see if it's all there. Don't test me, Samber. Where is me? Where is she? Hey, don't you talk. Where? Hornica. Well, son of a bitch. We went all the way to Hornica just to freaking get your food. Okay. So. I have a few plans for next episode because we're going to have to call this one here. This episode, we completed a little bit of the storyline. We have gotten all the way to the main storyline, chapter 10, The Dynasty Continues, where we have to trick a woman into marrying us and then love us enough to have a baby with us. So, in between episodes, I am going to flirt with, oh my gosh, what the hell is her name? I swear. I'm not going to remember, because I have the memory and attention span of a rat and burning meth lab, but we're going to flirt with her. I will make it so that, because the flirting is pretty much the same. It's the same couple of dialogue choices. You just hope that they crop up so that you can say them, and then get her affection up to 100%. Then I will save the whatchamacallit, the proposal so that you guys get to see it. And one other thing I wanted to do off camera. Down here are our crop fields. This big field, 16 by 16, is one field. I would like to put another 16 by 16 field off to the side that is just flax. I'm going to lay out the field so that it will get grubbed, but we probably won't end up planting it this year because we don't make our own fertilizer yet. So in between episodes, I'm going to lay down that other field, the 16 by 16 field over here. If it won't fit right here, I'll try to put it above. I might even put it below, but I like to keep my fields pretty even. So like these are 2 by 8, so 16 total, and this is 16 by 16, so 64 or 256 plots total. I want to put another one here for just flags. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to flirt with our wife so that next episode we can get married, have her move into our village, and yeah. We'll do the fun stuff. Let me know in the comments below what you would like to see out of the next few episodes. I recorded the last 2 episodes right next to each other because I had some free time last weekend. This one I'm recording just a few days after that, but I haven't had a chance to go over the comments in the last video, so bear with me if you commented in the last, honestly, 3 or 4 videos, because I haven't been able to check, but I should be able to now, so I will check on that. I'm going to get back to the village, If you did enjoy the content, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all those fun things. Hit the bell icon for notifications. Join me on Twitter and Discord. It doesn't cost you a thing, but it does show support for the channel. If you want to support me more directly, join me over on patreon.com/control-alt-silent. And thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.